The National Association of Nigerian Students has endorsed the newly enacted tax reform law, describing it as a deliberate and well-intentioned policy aimed at improving Nigeria's economy and strengthening revenue generation. This resolution was reached at the maiden expanded National Executive Council and Structural Stakeholders Forum 2026, convened amid public concerns and debates over the law's provision and implementation. NANCE recalled that it had earlier called for the suspension of the tax law's implementation following public outcry and allegations of alterations by some members of the National Assembly, as well as low public understanding of the reform. However, after extensive deliberations, engagement with stakeholders and clarifications provided by tax experts, including officials of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, the student body said its concerns had been adequately addressed. According to the resolution of the expanded INEC, NANCE affirmed the authenticity of the tax reform law as officially released by the National Assembly after the conclusion of its investigations. The association stated that the law does not target the poor, but rather strengthens social protection mechanism while ensuring the higher income earners contribute more equitably to national revenue, thereby reducing imbalance and excessive tax burdens.
NANCE took a principled position by calling for the suspension of the Act implementation pending investigation and public enactment. This position was not driven by sentiment, but by our responsibility to protect the interests of Nigerian students and the masses. In response, the leadership of NANCE engaged extensively with key national institutions, including the National Assembly, the Department of State Security, and the Federal Inland Revenue Service. Today's forum is progress of this engagement. Those engagements remain a platform deliberating created to promote transparency, education, and informed consensus. This engagement allows us to listen directly to tax experts, interrogate gray areas, ask hard questions, and receive clear explanation on how the Tax Reform Act affects Nigerian students and citizens at large. It is through dialogue like this that truth is built and misinformation dismantled. As we commence the forum, I urge all participants to approach this discussion with open minds, mutual respect, and shared commitment of Nigerian progress. Let us all engage constructively, responsibly, and patriotically, bearing in mind that informed students are powerful partner in nation building. On behalf of the National Executive Council of NANCE, I thank you all for honoring this invitation and for your continued belief in dialogue as a tool for sustainable nation development.
But do you know what? The tax reform is a reform that comes with benefits. It's a reform that is structural in the sense that it will address not only the problems we face today, it will set our country on a path of inclusive growth and development for shared prosperity. So why did we have to do the tax reform? It was because the system was broken. The system was fragmented. We had over 60 official taxes and levies that businesses and individuals have to pay. Unofficially, there are more than 200. In fact, I have a video I was going to show you, if we had a projector, of transporters just bringing food. Like you are bringing yam from the north and you are going to the south. They said they budget between 500,000 to 700,000 for one trip, not to buy fuel, not to repair the vehicle, to pay illegal and legal taxes on the way. 3,000 here, 2,005 here, they add up. When that yam gets to the destination, the poor person cannot afford yam anymore. We were hurting ourselves in a very big way. Not only was it that we have so many taxes, And remember, most of these taxes disproportionately overburden our vulnerable people. They were not the high net worth people that were complaining. No. How much should they spend to buy yam? They won't even know they've bought yam. We're punishing and harming the average Nigerian, small businesses, and vulnerable individuals.